Okay, Pisces. So for the month of May, we have the King of Swords for what you are desiring. So the King of Swords, this could be an air sign. We have Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. So I can take this two ways. One, you might be desiring a person. It could be a lover, a friend, or a potential mate you could be in a relationship with, or you're desiring, like I said, an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. This person is someone who, obviously this is a very strong male energy. So it could be a man, or it could be somebody that has a masculine energy. This person has a very authoritative way about them. They're very intelligent, like extremely intelligent. Like you want to just sit there and listen to them all day long. Intelligent. They really know their stuff. This person is not very emotional. They're really kind of black or white, cut or dry. They see things how they see things. They're very good at articulating and explaining themselves. And they have some authority in the world. They're definitely influential with other people. So like I said, so this could be someone that you are maybe wanting. I mean, this could be a lot of different things because this person is also in education. So maybe some Pisces are wanting to learn from this type of energy, maybe wanting to go to school, or maybe they're really like seeking this type of knowledge. You're really seeking like a higher level of knowledge. Maybe you're desiring a person that kind of has this energy to be in your life, or a friend, or it could also be maybe you're desiring this for yourself. Maybe you're a Pisces who is really wanting to take their skills and their knowledge to a higher level. You want higher learning, and you're ready to really master your skill and to be an authority in your field. So I feel like this could be a love, or it could be a business. It could be in some type of business energy, or even possibly in a friendship. So I feel like for the month of May, Pisces, you're kind of more in a mental place. You're thinking a lot about things, and this is in some way, shape, or form somebody that you want in your space, or you're thinking about this person a lot, or you're thinking about doing something with your intellect a lot. As far as what you are identifying with and what you're valuing in others, we have the World. And the World represents total fulfillment. And so this is really fitting for Pisces because, I mean, this is just like idealism. This is, the puzzle is completed. The missing piece has been found. The lovers unite. They make a beautiful utopian world and paradise. Knowledge, beauty, love, friendship. It all just flows, spirituality. And humans are kind of working together with God and the universe to create, heaven on earth, really. So I feel that, you're such a beautiful, spiritual, dreamy, mystical person and soul. And so I feel that this is where you're at right now, Pisces. Like, you have high, lofty ideals. You have high visions for yourself. And it's hard for you to, like, people that can't see that, people that, don't see beyond just what they see, are kind of boring and blah. It's like you're attracted to other people that have a vision, have a sense of mysticism, that can see beyond what they see with the physical eye, because you see such a beautiful possibility, and you feel the spiritual connection of all things, and the possibilities are endless. So you're really... Yeah, I feel like you're in a really good place, actually, Pisces, because there's a part of you that's desiring this intellectual side, but then there's also a side of you that's really balancing out all of your energies, and you're valuing that within yourself and with others. So maybe that's why you're desiring this really like rational, objective, intellectual, cut and dry energy, because you're already good at the dreaming. You're already good at the intuitive, spiritual feeling part of it. So maybe that's why you're craving or desiring that intellectual, purest form of intellectualism and objectivity and rational black or white to kind of balance it out. As far as what could be a struggle for the month of May, we have the Justice card. And the Justice card represents discipline. So I feel like for some of you in the month of May, discipline might be kind of an issue. And so what I mean by discipline is it's basically those daily practices, the consistency of, meditation, visualization, affirmation, taking inspired actions, making inspired choices. It's doing those daily kind of practical things that are going to help you manifest your intentions. So that might trip you up a little bit. I mean, I feel that, this is a really nice place to be. And I don't blame you. Just really, and that, I know that can be the challenge for the Pisces sometimes, is that, they're the fish in the vast ocean, but sometimes it's like, how do I make this practical? How do I bring this to earth? Or how do I bring this about into everyday reality? Because reality can be so blah. So that, I feel like, is going to be the challenge for the month of May, is just finding ways to keep your interest and to keeping your daily disciplines, because they're not as fun to be disciplined. It's more fun just to float and let it come to you. But, it's just, even though we're spiritual creatures, we are physical beings, and we do live in a physical world, and a lot of, sowing and reaping, and cause and effect, and you reap what you sow. And so there is that law that we have to abide by if we want to produce physical, tangible results. So that's just a kind of a reminder, is that, I just keep hearing consistency, balance. Also, if there's something that is out of balance, if the scales are leaning too far one way or the other, that's going to disrupt your manifestations and your intentions, to get the results we want. It's not that you won't, but it just kind of delays the progress. So that's something to keep in mind for the month of May, just to be aware and to remember that, there's definitely steps that we need to abide by that are going to help manifest our goals and dreams. And, Mercury is going into retrograde in the sign of Taurus for the month of May. So that does slow things down. That does kind of slow down our communication or transportation, or it just seems like things take a little more effort to get done and Taurus is all about practical, tangible results. So, that could coincide a little bit with that. So, just be patient with yourself, very loving, very gentle. Know that you're doing an amazing job, that you're a beautiful soul, and just take it day at a time and think about ways that you can just, incorporate those practices, those disciplines to help you reach your goals and your intentions. So the actions to take for the month of May, we have a beautiful card here of optimism, the star. And so this just tells me that, Pisces, the key to your fulfillment is doing those things that keep you inspired. And so that's kind of the battle with doing the daily grind, is that we want to be inspired. And so the universe is saying, and I feel like if you are inspired, like if you're like really excited about something and really excited about some creative project, that's going to give you the fire you need to do the discipline, to do the things that you have to do every single day. It's like, I think of like an Olympic trainer, those people are just like daily grind, like hours on end. And sometimes I'm like, how do they do that? It's because they have that vision, the light at the end of the tunnel of winning that gold medal or whatever their goal is. It's like, that's what keeps them going. That's what keeps them just putting in those hours and that effort day after day. And so the actions that you are supposed to take are inspired, whatever is going to inspire you and give you that hope, and to know that, you have so much to give and you have so many artistic and beautiful talents. So whatever your ultimate end goal is, whether it's like having your own gallery or opening your own store or starting your own business or being a teacher or whatever that is, like visualize that, focus on that, because that's going to help you, I feel, do those daily practices, because you're going to be like, I'm so excited about that. It's going to give you that fire and that passion and that will to do what it takes to reap that reward. And this is also just letting you know that there is something amazing waiting for you, and it's worth fighting for. It's worth putting in that effort. So yeah, so that's awesome. As far as the right attitude to have with yourself and others, we have the Five of Pentacles, which is about partnership. And this could be a partnership. It could be romantic, but it could also be in business. It's an earth sign, so it could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And this is just letting you know that, to remain very grounded in your interactions with others, to be very practical, to think about terms as far as not getting overly emotional with others, to know that you need other people and other people need you, but that it's a giving and receiving relationship, because this is all about giving and taking. This is about two people. It's not like just a give or a take. This is about mutual respect and understanding that it's a win-win situation. So really only partnering up with people that are going to aid you, benefit you. But I mean, obviously you're a giver, you're very self-sacrificial, so you're going to give. That's already an obvious, that's already obvious. So it's about finding people that are going to also give to you, that it's going to be it's going to be like a team. Because I do feel like in the month of May, partnership is going to be beneficial for you, whether that's friends or lovers or teaming up with someone or something. But the key is that having it be balanced, and that kind of makes sense too with the Judgment card. I really feel like Pisces, balance is key for you this month. Keeping your balance, not getting, too high or too low, not swimming the shallow seas or the depths of the depths, but really just trying to stay right in the middle, right where you're comfortable, because you're really feeling, in tune with your emotions and your spiritual side, but also very intellectual, also very grounded, also keeping your hope. So you're really balancing your emotions, and that's a beautiful place to be, Pisces. And when you can do that, I mean, nothing is impossible for you. So let's just kind of recap before we get to the final outcome card here. So as far as what you're desiring for the month of May, we have the King of Swords, and this is an air sign energy. So in some shape or form, you're thinking, I feel like you're thinking, you are either wanting to be with someone that's, like I said, an air sign, which is an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini, or you want to learn. I feel like you want to learn. I feel like you want to learn from a higher education. Maybe you want to get more training, more skills. You want to really start developing your intellect, your thought processes. You want to strengthen that area of your life, for some Pisces, and really become an authority in your field, and really exercise that part of your brain, that part of yourself. Or you could be desiring to be in partnership with this person, because this person is very respected, very authoritative, and is totally in control of their emotions, like 1000%. As far as what you're identifying with and what you're valuing in others, we have the World and fulfillment. So I feel like your idealism is high for the month of May. You're really, you feel that all things are possible. You're not going to settle for less. That's what you really desire. You want that for yourself. You're really portraying that energy in yourself, that you have worked hard, you're working on all aspects of your life, and you're not going to settle for less. And you believe that it can happen. You know that it can happen. You're very in touch with your spiritual side, and you're really connecting with those people that can relate with you. So someone that would bore you would just be someone that has no vision, has no imagination, has no faith or belief. That would just be boring to you. I feel that you're resonating at a higher place and a higher level. And as far as what could be a challenge or an obstacle, we have the Judgment card, which is discipline. And that's just, to me, I feel like it's just a practical thing. I really just feel like you're very good at your dreams and your visions and knowing what they are. But as far as implementing them and putting them into an everyday grind or practice, that could be a little bit of a challenge this month. And it may not even be you. It could be this whole Mercury in retrograde thing. And it may not be for all Pisces. Okay. So I'm just saying for some. But the key is your visualizing, your prayer, your meditation, and just make sure that you're doing things to fuel your dreams every day. Even if it's for like a half an hour or an hour, just setting time aside to do those disciplines, because the universe works by sowing and reaping. You reap what you sow. And so just really consistently, it doesn't have to be all day, 12 hours a day, but just sowing your seeds every single day, you know, asking for guidance, and also just keeping balanced. And if anything is just kind of weighing you down, or, you know, feeling like too much highs or lows, to just be like, I'm going to back up here. So balance is important as well. And then as far as what actions to take, you want to take actions that are going to inspire you and give you hope. That is very important. So anything that just, you know, you have a sensitive soul and a sensitive spirit, anything that weighs you down spiritually, or emotionally, don't even give that any of your time or your energy. I mean, that could be anything like a TV show or something like that. It could be just anything that's going to be bothering you. You don't need to give any energy to. You want to do those things that make you feel inspired and give you hope and inspiration, and help you to take those inspired actions, because God has something gorgeous and amazing for you, and it's going to be worth all that hard work. And then as far as the attitude to have, it looks like for the month of May, partnerships are going to be important for you. And this could be an earth sign partnership. This is going to be with someone that's very grounded, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Or this could be the attitude for you to have a very grounded approach with others, meaning that you want to find people that are reciprocal, that aren't just takers or givers, to where it's an even exchange and where there's a payoff for both parties. And if you do all that, Pisces, the universe has got an amazing message for you. You have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups. So this tells me that you're going to have an amazing event happen that is going to bring you emotional happiness and fulfillment. So that's really exciting. This could be a partnership. This could be a business partnership. But this is going to be something that's going to be very powerful as far as an event or a person or a message that's going to bring you emotional fulfillment. And it's going to be positive news. It's going to be something that's going to propel you forward. It's going to bring you that much closer to all that fulfillment that you're desiring. So this could be in love, it could be in business, it could be in friendship, but you're going to have a partnership that is going to make you feel emotionally full. Your cup will overfloweth.